everybody. Jordan from Cloud Underground here towards the end of the week. I hope you all had a good week and that you're looking forward to the weekend. I'm here today to do a little bit of Blender designing. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully, to design the part that I'm trying to. But first, this video is brought to you by the RPG of Life Incubator from Cloud Underground. Make starting a company as straightforward as playing an RPG with the RPG of Life Incubator. Start building your business for free today. Link in the description below. Go get it now. All right, so this is an Underground Nexus instance that I have running, and we have Blender running, and as soon as I click on this, you're going to see that I also added another addition to these Blender streams, which I think is going to make them very useful, and it's this key tracker. So you can see every mouse click that I do, every key stroke that I perform, so hopefully that will make it much clearer what I'm doing when I am manipulating an object here in Blender. I think it's going to really improve these Blender streams. So let's try it out. Okay, so here's our Blender, starting page. I'm just going to hide the printer floor, and the first thing that we're going to do is add a mesh cube, and I need this cube to be here. Well, I guess I should show you the part we're trying to create. So this is the part I'm trying to create. It's the other half of a cell phone clamp for one of these popper dealios, and I need one that will fit a larger phone than this one currently does. So I'm going to basically redesign this and then just make this clamp a little bit wider so it'll fit the phone that I need it to fit. So, and I've got my calipers here. The first thing I'm going to do is take a measurement, how wide this thing needs to be, and it's looking like it needs to be 25.65 wide. So we will go in the Y and the X. We'll do 25.65. Enter. And then in the other direction, basically it's going to need to go well, no, man. In the other direction, it needs to be, I'm going to say 26.5. So that'll be our X. All right. So it's pretty well square, isn't it? So now I need to remember which dimension is which. So the longer dimension, 26.5, yeah, it's that one. Okay. Okay. Let's see, I went 26.5 in the X. So then the next thing we're going to actually do is edit. I'm going to click on this guy, do a Control E. Oh, wait, nope, Alt E, extrude it 2 millimeters, and then we can extrude this, and this will make my little, I don't know, a vertical bit on the clamp. And we need this one. Let's do it like this. This one is it changed on me when I went to look at it. 11 it looks like. And to me it was looking like I need an extra 2 millimeters. So we're going to make it 13. So we'll do Alt E, extrude 13. Okay. So that's the beginning of it. Now if you notice, it's got this like hole in the center, so we need to create that bit. So that's going to be, let's see, these are 7.8, 7.7, 7.7, 7.65, 7.7. We'll go with 7.7. That seems like the closest to me. So what we need to do, I'm going to do a Control R, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to go to the edge and then just do a GX 7.7. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do at all. GY minus 7.7. Minus 7.7. There we go. So if it's going the wrong way, you can just click the minus sign again and it'll get it to go the other direction, the direction you want it to go. So we need to do the same thing again over here. Doop GY 7.7. Again, that's wrong, so I'll click the minus button. That'll fix it. And you can also see how I view things. So the middle mouse button, when you click and hold it, it allows you to like spin around. And then if you shift and click that middle mouse button, you can move from side to side and up and down, like laterally rather than around. So yeah, I don't know. I love this key visualizer. It's awesome. Really, really helpful for this sort of thing. Okay, anyway. Now we need to know what's the length of this here hole that I'm trying to reproduce. And sorry, trying to get an accurate measurement. It looks to be 18 millimeters. Maybe a hair more than 18. I'll call it 18.5 millimeters. Does it even... Let me consider if it matters, how much it matters. I don't think it makes much of a difference either way. We'll do 18.5, should be fine. So what I need is Control R again, and then we'll do GX, what did I say, 18.5. Okay, why did it didn't work? What happened there? Control R. And then GX 18.5. Okay. And so far, I think we're on track. I also might make this thing thinner, but I'll have to consider that. Yeah, I think I might. So right now this is 2. From here to here is 2 millimeters. It's not showing that here because we need to do one of these. Control A, scale. Now we can edit it and it'll be correct. So yeah, there you go. So now we're going from 13.25 to 15.25, which is 2. But I actually don't want it to be at 2. I want it to be at 1.3, which will match the... Oh, actually I'm using the other printer. So the wall thickness will be a little different. I forgot which printer I'm using for this. So normally I print with 0.55 millimeter walls with this printer. We will hope that 2 layers is enough, so we're going to go 1.1 here. Or 1. We'll make it even a little bit bigger. We'll use Arachne, so 1.2, and it'll make thicker lines. So right now it's 2. So to get to 1.2, we need to subtract 0.8. So GX, I think minus 0.8 will do it. Yes, there we go. So now we're going from 13.25 to 14.45. So 1.2. That should be good. That should be a better thickness for that anyway. And then the other thing, now we've got our center. We're just going to delete all these faces. So, oh, can't see. Ah, my key viz is getting in the way. Let's go over here. There we go. So I think you can see that. Yeah. Delete faces. Boom. Okay. And then I need to make some new faces. F is the button that you use to create a face. So you select the points that you want that face to be created from, and then you press F and it creates the face. All right. So we're starting to look like this here thing. I need to figure out what thickness it needs to be because I started at 2 and that might not be correct. I can't remember what the thickness is here. It is 2, but unfortunately the actual piece has a little bit of curvature to it here. So I'm going to decrease the thickness, I think, to 1.6. So let's do this, and because we are printing at 0.2 layers heights, I want it to be some, what's the word I'm looking for? Multiplier of of 0.2. Sorry. Okay, anyway. So I want it to be, 1, 1.8, 1.6, 1.4, something like that. And because it's 2 right now, and I just said I want it to be 1.6, I think, we're going to do a GZ 0.4, and that should get us the thickness we want. All right, excellent. Yes, okay, excellent. So that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and just real quick do a scale, just because we changed the scale slightly. I don't want it to get messed up. So, all right, what's next here? We've got, the tricky bit. So the tricky bit is it's got this it's going to be hard for you to see it. Oh man, I can see okay in that camera. It's got this little trophy thing that this rubber band holds into for the springiness, so we've got to design that. So how are we going to do that? First of all, I need to figure out what the diameter of that little dealio is, and it's 3.2. 3.2 means, and I'm going to use a cylinder to design this, and 3.2 I said, so the radius needs to be 1.6, half of 3.2. We'll go ahead and just give it 60 vertices, and the depth of 2 might be okay here. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So enter, okay. We can always change that easily enough, can't we? So let me take a look-see at this guy. So what I really need is a bit taken out first. So this I'm going to use to create, oh man, it's so hard to see. But this little nubbin right here that the rubber band is catching on. Focus, camera, focus. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you'll see once I design it here. So, okay. And first, there needs to be a place for the rubber band to go. That's going to be 7.8. So what's that? Add mesh cylinder. What did I say? 7.8. 7.8. So 3.5 is 7. 3.9 should get us to 7.8. 3.9, and all the rest of that can stay the same. All right. And then this is going to go right up to the edge. And it needs to be how deep? I need to figure out how deep it's going to be. And actually, that's the wrong way to look at it. Looks like it's, well, no way, that's right. I need to re-zero you? No, you're fine. Okay. There we go. It's 1.8 deep, which is currently deeper than this whole thing. So that's not really that great. But I think it'll be okay. Ah! Drop in piece. Okay, recovered it. Okay. So let's do this. And move this up 0.4. And then move it up GZ 2 layers, so 0.4 again. And that's where I want it to be, and then I want it to be, like I said, all the way basically flush up against, oh, I can't tell. I want it to be flush up against this edge. So like right there is probably pretty good. We'll just make a whole number just because whole numbers are easier to work with. 9.25, would that be okay? Yeah, we'll do that, 9.25. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is do a Boolean to cut this bit out of this bit. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, okay, the Boolean's on the correct object. And we need to take cylinder 1 out of it. So cylinder 1, difference, apply. And now we should be able to delete this. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the end button. And then what needs to happen here is we need the furthest point to the side, which should be this one. You can figure that out by looking at the Y. If it goes down, then yeah, so that's the one we want. So we go K from here to here, enter, and then we want 3.9. We want this to be minus 3.9. And wait. Hold on. Undoing whatever I did. I don't know what I did, but I didn't do it correctly. So let's make sure we're doing this correctly. Okay. Minus 3.9. There we go. And we'll just do an M merge at last. Okay. So now this is a straight line. Ah, I put it to the, oh no, I did not put it to the wrong one. This is the one. Okay, it's correct, it's correct. So because this is on the center point, this one should be at negative 3.9. Oh, maybe the other one is at negative 3.9. This one's just at 3.9. So we'll do a good old cut from that point to this, enter, and then this needs to be at 3.9. There we go. Okay. Now, this is at z minus 0.2, so let's y, and then minus 0.2. Perfect. Minus 0.2, minus 0.2. Okay. And then let's, oh, I can't do that. Let's just delete this face, And we'll make some new faces to make it whole. Okay, so there's that, and then this can get deleted, and this can get deleted, and then all of these faces that are attached can get deleted. So we'll delete all these faces. No. Delete these faces. And we gotta do the same over here. This is where it needs to start, and then all these. Delete faces. Alright. So now we should have 3.9, 3.9, that's correct. And we can make a new face with this. A new face with this. And let's see, so that's that face, and then that's that face. So I just need, I guess the easiest thing to do would probably be this. And then grab all of these points down to here, and then press F. Sure, yeah, that'll work. Do the same thing here. Grab all of these points. F. And then I need to finish it. There we go. Okay, now it should be manifold, which is to say that there's no gaps anywhere. So that's perfect. So now we have the outline of this rubber band catching thing, and now we just need to make the inside of it. So let's, unfortunately I deleted that like an idiot. Where is this? In the Y and the X, it's at 9.25. So that's what this other sphere needs to be at to center it. X 9.25. And now that's right in the center. I think that's probably where it should be. So we'll go with that. And let's go ahead and change the Z here to be 1.4. I think that'll work. And then if we pull it up to where it needs to be 0.3. Let's see, let's make sure that that all is looking nice and flush. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly where it needs to be. So now we can do with this, add modifier, do a Boolean, and we'll do a union, and we'll do it with, what is this, cylinder 1? Just cylinder without anything. And union, and then we can click apply, and we'll go ahead and hide the cylinder. I'm not going to get rid of it just in case we need it for something. And there, this is the rubber band catch now. And actually, I'm debating on whether I need to make this higher, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Now, this needs to have a flare at so that the rubber band won't pop off. Right now, this is straight, and the rubber band, when you put it on here, would probably just pop off. So let's give it a flare. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to edit this. Oh, the other thing that I need to do before, maybe first, maybe before we edit anything. Hold on. The actual piece. You know what I should have done earlier with all of these stupid extra points? Let's merge them on here. Merge it last. Just get rid of all of them. We don't need them. They're not helping. They're making things more challenging. So M at last. Boom. Okay, good. That makes things a little simpler now because we're going to be doing the same thing we did just a minute ago where we're going to find the very I think it's this one right here. Yeah, so it's that one. So we need to do another one of these guys, I guess. Probably the easiest way to do it. Enter. What is this? It's x 9.2. Oh, y 1.6. This needs to be 1.6. And that means we need to find this guy. And we need to go from that guy to there. And this needs to merge at last. And then this needs to become minus 1.6. And now what I'm going to do, I could like select this face and then extrude it up, but I don't think that's the best way of doing this. So instead what I'm going to do is this. This is a z of 1. We will replicate these and give them a z of 1. Then we can, you know, make a new face from these. And then we can make a new face from this. So hopefully you see what I'm doing here. Which is to just extend this back, I guess, a little bit the way that it is in the actual piece. I keep dropping it. Sorry. So you can kind of see what I'm going for there, I think. Except for my camera's not focusing very well. There we go. Anyway, hopefully you get the idea. Alright, I'm going to go to faces. I'm going to delete all of these faces. Delete faces. Aha, perfect. Delete all of these faces. Yep. Delete these faces. And we need to catch this face that's right there. Oh, wow, how do I keep doing that? That's awesome. Delete all those faces. All right, now we're ready to... I think the way I'm going to do this is grab all these and just do a merge at last. And same over here. So we need this guy and all of these. And merge at last. All right, perfect. There we go. So now we've got our little rubber band thing. Oh, you know what I should have... I may have made a boo-boo, actually. That's all right. That's all right. This is fine. This is fine. What we're going to do here. Okay, so I'm going to do a Control R. And we need some lines here for a flare. I think I'm just going to have it go to the center. And then we'll have, so this is at 0.41, 0.41. So if we do 0.6 and 0.8, then we'll have, yeah, let's do that. So do Control R. How did I do that? That's exactly where I want it. That's insane. Control R. This one ought to automatically go to where I need it to be. Yep. Okay. And then here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... So the tricky part is that it doesn't go all the way around. It's kind of just on the half circle part. So let's do this. I'm going to grab these points. I don't want these. Just the ones that I've grabbed. That looks correct. I think I got what I need. Okay, perfect. We are going to press Y and then I'm going to do a push-pull on these. I think I need to do -1. That's too much. Let's do -0.4. I'll just press enter and then I'll change it here. -0.4. That looks much, much, much better. I think that'll work. And then, so this is 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. No. So I want 4 divided by 3, which is not a whole number. Sorry, let me get my calculator out here. So 4.3. Oh, excuse me. 4. Actually, in this case, it's divided by 3. Okay, so 1.3 per. Okay, okay. So then if I select all of these. Oh, this is going to be ugly if I do it this way. I don't think this is a good idea. Let's undo all of this stuff. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a knife cut there because this is the way I was doing it. I think it would there'd be a lot of creating new faces and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. That's not. Okay, so push pull -0.4. That's what I want. That is what I want right there. Okay, and then these guys. Just make it so I can see. Of course, you can select points you don't want to select doing this way, actually. So let's go back. It makes it a lot easier to not select the points you don't want if you're not looking through everything. I just want to make sure I didn't select anything I didn't want to. Okay, it should be good. Let's do a push-pull of -0.266. Enter. And then finally, this last bit, this guy. You know what? Actually, hold on. Because this is round, it actually needs to go more this one. So let's do push-pull -0.2. I think this will be better. And let's grab all these guys. Okay. I don't want the end one. And we'll do a push-pull -0.1. So now we've got, yeah, I think that'll work. I mean, it's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to hold the rubber band in place, and I think that is going to do what I want it to do. So we got a little bit of a lip now that will catch this rubber band, and I think it's really, that is pretty good. So here's our piece. That's all the stuff we were just designing, was all this like interior stuff right here. I'm trying to get the stupid camera to focus. So we're getting close now. I need to create these little fins that are on the edge here. So we'll do that next, I guess. Yeah, that's next, because once that's done, we're almost done with this thing. So, these little fin pieces, they are... The weird thing is that they kind of... I guess I'll just go from the side. That's the easiest thing to... 1.2, we'll just go with 1. So what I'm going to do, and how far from the edge is this happening? 1.4. So what I'm going to do here is I want a couple of points that are 1.4 away from this, which is at x of this. So we'll just do a, you know, it's actually going to be the easiest is just for me to do a Control R, go here, then do a GX 1.4. That's what I want, and I just need to do the... I should have done them both at the same time. Here, watch this. If we take that away... Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Control R. Oops. Control R. Oh, you know what? I do have to do one at a time, I guess. GX 1.4. That didn't work. What happened there? Alright, hold on. GX 1.4. Why is it not working? What am I doing wrong here? Control R. Control R. GX 1.4. I don't know why I didn't do it the first time. It's being stupid. Try this again. GX 1.4. Okay. Okay, that's better. And now we can grab this face, and do an Alt-E, extrude faces along normals by 1, enter, and there we go. Now, from .8 from there. So, if these are out 1, then I need another set of points, 0.8 from here, and the Y. We'll just do it this way. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's not the... anyway, yeah. Y, G, Y, 0.8 minus... Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. That's not how I did it at all, is it? Okay. Y, G, Y minus 0.8. Okay. Oh. Y, G, Y, 0.8. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to make these proper. Delete these faces, and then we're going to create new faces with those. This is not necessarily the most elegant way of doing things, but it's the way I'm doing them. Alright, and then this point that's out here floating, it doesn't like that, so we'll just do this. So that okay, that didn't work. So that's not happening, or maybe I can't. I guess okay, we'll do this then. We'll delete these faces. I don't know, I feel like this is not the easy way to do this. face, 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 and actually the same thing needs to happen here on the bottom. All right, delete those. Have I ever mentioned that Blender is the manual way of making things like this? Okay, anyway, there we go. So now I need to figure out how far they're extending from the end, which appears to be 1.9. 1.5? 1.5 or is it 1.9? What are you? 1.5 we'll go with. So we need these to Alt E, extrude faces 1.5. Okay. There it is. And so there's those little nubbins on the end now. This little thing here. And if you look, theirs are pretty square except for on the inside edge here, this inside edge right here. Now Blender doesn't really like doing bevels when there's all these extra lines. So usually I find the easiest way to get a good bevel is to dissolve these faces. Dissolve. 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 And then we can grab this edge and this edge. Actually, before I do this, let's do a quick Control A and just make sure the scale is good. Okay, go back to it. And then we can do a Control B. Let me look at my piece again. It's fairly rounded in there, so okay, Control B. And we can do that essentially. And that's more closely matching what's going on with these, where there's a little bit of roundedness to it. You can't really see in the camera, but anyway, right there, there's some roundedness to it. So there it is. I think that we might be done. Oh, you know what? I'm not done. I'm not done. I do have another thing I need to do here, which is this. So the other thing about this is that these edges are actually sharp. Well, I mean, they're not sharp, but like these inside edges here and here, because they're sliding underneath these ridges here. So we need to make that a thing. So right now, and I think this is the 45-degree angle, that's all I'm going to go with. Right now we're going 1.4 in Z, so that's what this needs to do. So, and it needs to be like that all the way across, so yep, that's fine. So we're going to do a GOY 1.4. There we go. Just do the same thing right here. GY minus 1.4. Okay, so now, and actually, is it a 45? Yeah, it looks like a 45. I'm gonna stick with that. That's fine. And there is that. Okay. So that's pretty much this whole piece. The only thing is we need, like, if you look at it, this has got to be round so it catches a cell phone in it, right? And right now we just have this square thing. And the way I plan to do this is like this. So I'm going to do a Control R. And actually, you know what? I'm going to save this right now, or right where we're at. Because this may... So what is this? This is the cell phone clamp. half. I don't know. We'll just save the Blender file. Okay, so now it's saved. So now if this doesn't end up working out the way I hope it does, then we can go back. Thing about Blender is it doesn't have like a proper CAD program. They follow the steps that you've taken, and so it's pretty easy to undo things later if you decide you won't want things undone. But not so with Blender. Not so at all with Blender. Also, I screwed this up. This should be in line with these other points like this one is, and this one is not, and I need to fix that. So it should be in 9.08. We'll just do a little copy, a little pasteronis, and then y, copy. There we go. Okay, fix that. So I guess I made a boo-boo. I selected that point when I shouldn't have, and now it's all better. Because we don't want, well, it honestly wouldn't have made much difference, I don't think, because that's where the rubber band is going, so whatever. But better this way. Okay. We're just going to file and save again real quick, now that I fixed that. Okay, and the way that I plan to make this curve is do Control R, and we'll right click just to get it right in the center there. And then I need to figure out how far out it's going. So it appears I'm going to go with 3 millimeters. So GX3. Okay. And so now that's that, but obviously we probably want a nice beveled. We want this to be round, right? Not necessarily like this angle thing. So we're going to try and bevel it. So we'll do Control B. Oh yeah, this is working great, except for the backside. It doesn't like that. Oh, that's not happy. But everything that I see really is looking good. So maybe I just delete all these side faces that are all messed up, and I can just redo the side and leave the rest of it good. The other thing I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to make it go 1 more millimeter based on what I was seeing. I think that would be good. So GX4? Yeah, I think that'll be better. Then we can just select all our lines again. We'll Boolean it up. And that's what we want right about like so. That looks pretty good. And then we just need to rebuild the faces on the side because these are all kinds of messed up. We'll just delete all these, including you, including all you. Oh, that's not going to help me, actually. Delete all those. Oh man, there's still more. Delete all those. Okay, there we go. So now we got a clean. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. It should be relatively easy to fix that too. Delete all those faces. Delete all those faces. Delete all those faces. These small faces it's not getting when I select. Okay. Now let's look at points. We'll grab all these. And I'm just going to press F to make a face out of them. Same over here. And there it is. I think we're done. That is that is this. So if I hold it like it is in the, we can. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. I mean, I think think we did a pretty good job here. I think that's a pretty good match. And now, you know, I'm doing a terrible job getting the camera to focus on it and look at it, but there it is. All right. So I'm just going to go to edit and I'm going to save this. I'm trying to decide if there's a reason to save it as a separate file, because if this stuff got like needed a change or something, it might be good. The other thing, you know, what I'm going to do here real quick because it's kind of bothering me is I'm going to move this. Just like so. Perfect. All right. That looks like the piece that I am replacing. And now we just need to try it and find out. So I'll bust out the printer and print it and see what happens. Pretty cool stuff there. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how this works. I think it's a good match though. I think it should work, and that's the piece that we needed. It definitely took a little bit of time to design it all. At least you can see how I'm doing everything though now with this keyviz. I think that is an awesome feature to add to the stream. Let me know what you think, and if you know, you could read it all, and if it needs any changes. But that's pretty much that. So I'm just going to save this as is because I can always go back and change that easily enough if I need to. It didn't take very long to create, so yeah, we're good. File, save. We can just exit. So there we go. We designed a little the clip for this camera clamp that gives us the pop thing on the back of the camera. So I will try to remember to let you know how that goes printing next week. Maybe I'll show it to you or something. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing and would like to support future streams, I would like to point you towards the 3D print shop here on our webpage. This is Cloud Underground's webpage. There we go. And if we go to the 3D print shop here, you can see that we're selling these Raspberry Pi cases. So if you need a dual Pi case, this Raspberry Pi case holds 2 different Raspberry Pis, and it comes with all the accessories to run both of those Pis. You can buy one of those from us. It would greatly support the stream and help out. The other thing you should do is sign up for the RPG of Life incubator. I think I am going to play a little bit of Terraria today. I probably won't beleaguer it too long because that Blender stream went very long. So let's get some Terraria action happening here. Hide my password for a moment. Alright, so here is Terraria. Terraria is a really cool 2D like platformer, crafting sandbox sort of game. Like these houses I created myself, and we're running this Terraria server on an NVIDIA Jetson AGX Xavier. Oh wait, no we're not. We're running this server on a Raspberry Pi. And I like to use Terraria because I think it gives some good indication of like what kind of performance you can expect out of one of these webtops, because this is running in an Underground Nexus webtop version, or yeah, an Underground Nexus webtop. And you can see it plays really well. There's like basically no lag. Now this is on my local network, so I've got advantage in terms of connection, but yeah, I mean, in terms of the performance of the server, it's really good. What am I gonna do today? I think I might just fight the old one's army because I think that there's some new enemies and stuff associated with that right now. So let's check that out. I haven't done it in a little while, and I think the old one's army is kind of cool because it generates a lot of different. Oh, what's the word? I mean, it generates a ton of enemies that the server has to deal with. So there's a lot of assets. That's the word I was looking for. There's a lot of assets on screen that the server is processing. So I don't actually need to. Oh, I do need to buy. Let's see. I need an Eternia crystal. Give me one of them Eternia crystals, and then I need my weapons for fighting the stuff. Lightning Oricane. I thought I got a better one. Oh no, that's the good one. That is the good one. Just checking. Okay, I think that makes us good and ready to go up here. And fight the old one's army. We'll see how many waves they throw at me. Oh! I didn't grab those two things? Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't fight the old one's army without that stuff. We'll see. I might be able to go back and grab those things after we get this first wave completed. %, almost there. Okay, waves completed, so I just need to finish them all off, and then I got 24 seconds to go do what I need to do. I don't know if it's gonna continue going when I teleport away. We'll find out. Oh, I can't use Pylon Network right now. Oh, I'm so hosed. I'm so hosed. If I can't use the Pylon Network, like, how? I cannot. I'm just gonna let them destroy the thing, because I screwed up here. And I don't even want to try and fight this out, because... Like, wave 2, fine. Wave 2 is all dandy, but as soon as we get to, like, wave 6, 7, etc., it's not feasible for me to do this without having some minion help. And actually, typically a whole lot of minion help. I might die, actually. Holy crap. Just go. Leave me alone. Okay, they win. You win, old one's army. I screwed up. Okay. Let's try this again when I have all the proper equipment. Because for some reason I didn't grab this stuff that I need. Oh. Right click to have more sentries. Very interesting. Huh. Well, hold on here. Oh, hold on. Let me go back. I'm curious about this sentry thing. Give me one of these war tables. Give me an Eternia crystal. A goblin army? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I gotta defeat a goblin army? Like, seriously? Goblin armies are weak. That's not gonna be hard at all. From the east, it said? So this way. Stupid goblins. Where are they? I don't see them. Maybe it canceled the goblin army. It's just a mummy. Yeah, bring it on. Where are your stupid goblins? I'm ready. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? It thought the old one's army was still going for a second. Goblin warlocks? Oh, they beefed up the goblin army then for hard mode. I don't think it's going to help them much. These goblin warlocks are tough. Nobody else is, though. Goblin warlocks, huh? The goblins are making pacts with evil creatures. Oh. We done yet? We done yet? You guys are nothing. So just have a goblin army, all goblin warlocks, and it might be a challenge. As it is. Not much of a challenge from the goblin army. Okay, now that they're beat up. Do I have everything? Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna go over to this house, throw down a war table somewhere, so that I can use it. Dude, I'm gonna... Look out, I'm trying to throw down this war table. Alright. So now I get Strategist and Bewitched. Oh, so that's sentries and minions. Interesting, I didn't realize that there was a difference between the two. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go fight the goblin army. Or, excuse me, the old one's army. Now that I got the tools I need, which is essentially this. Well, get that in a sec. Don't have the money for that yet. That's okay. Can I have another one of these queens then right now? Yeah. Oh, hey, look, I got enough crystals for another. Let's rush these waves. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm not afraid. Give me a couple Eternia crystals. Throw down an aura here. Picking up, need another 3 Eternia crystals before I can place the next thing. Oh no. They've gotten to my... Okay, wave complete. Let me grab all the Eternia crystals I can. And then place a couple sentries. Alright. Perfect. So I got one thing and thing over there. Okay, so let's put one of these here. Let's put one of these here. Okay, the wyverns are out. That means I gotta be on wyvern duty. Wave complete. Let's get that next wave rolling. I don't want any time to waste. We'll go ahead and we'll place another one of these out. Let's go ahead and we'll put another one of these out. Uh-oh. Trying to kind of keep an even amount of defenses on both sides. Alright, we got enough for... See, I got 2 flamey things over there. We need another flamey thing over here, I think. Wave completed. Let's start the next one. Let's go. Let's go. Not much is making it past my defenses right now. I just have to kind of make sure that wyverns aren't getting through. Like that guy. Oh, we almost got bombed there. No, explosive wyverns. Wave 5? Okay. I might actually not instantly start the next wave this time. I need to pick up everything I can and put down some more defenses. Okay, I got 3 of these guys over here, and I've got 2 over here. So we'll put another one of these, and we'll throw another one of these up too. chaos. It's chaos. No! See, I just have to stay near the crystal so all these wyverns that get through, I can take care of them. Ones that do, in many cases, are getting destroyed by my evil eyes. Alright, wave complete apparently. Doesn't feel like we're done, but ow. Especially when wyverns are getting through. Let's see how many defender. We'll go ahead and start it. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, we're already towards the end. We're having bosses coming through. Aw, these trolls. They make it so I can't move. It's frustrating. Or ogres. Okay, still another ogre to defeat apparently. There he is. Oh. Win again, we win! Sweet. So that actually didn't seem any different than the last goblin army, so maybe we need to defeat some more bosses before it upgrades it anymore, but yeah, that was sweet. Ogre trophy, cool. Ogre mask, cool. Strong shadow flame knife. Whoa. That doesn't take mana? What? That's a nice weapon right there. Alright, well, got some cool stuff here. I think that's gonna be it for the Terraria today. Got some, you know, defeated the Old One's army and stuff, you know. So it's good. It's good. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. If you want to support me in future streams, then you can do two different things. Well, there's probably more than two, but two major things. Either buy a Raspberry Pi case from us, because we've got these for sale right now, or go and sign up for the RPG of Life Incubator. It's right here. It'll help guide you through kind of the different services and products that we provide, and will help match you with what you need and get you involved. So do that, and you know, of course, if you are interested in being part of our community, you can click join the dojo to join our DevSecOps dojo. I think that's going to be it for me today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.